Welcome to my favorite sequence of a short and slow-moving yoga practice to really start my day or else work out any tweaks throughout the day. Begin sitting or kneeling in a comfortable way. Reach your arms up and overhead and clasp your hands. And on an inhalation, lift and extend through your torso, twisting over to the right side. Taking a few breaths here, inhaling, lifting a little taller, and exhaling, twisting a little bit more. Coming back through center and to the other side, inhaling as you lift, and exhale, deepening into the twist. And release back through center. Unclasp your hands and take your right hand, walk it down onto the floor as far away as you can get it, and inhale, reach your left arm up and over, bending to the right, extending and lengthening your body. Holding this stretch for 2 to 3 more breaths. Lifting back up through center and other side, left fingertips walk to the left, right arm reaches over, holding here for 2 to 3 full long breaths. And then back up through center. Reach your arms overhead and clasp again your fingers and twist to the right one more time. Enjoy one more full big breath here. Release through center and over to the other side. Really focusing on full, deep inhalations. And release back through center. Now come onto hands and knees and sink your body back into a comfortable version of child's pose. Depending on the day, your arms can stay extended out long in front of you, or maybe even clasped underneath as a pillow for your forehead. You can also experiment with having your knees together underneath you, or else your knees wide and your toes tucked underneath you. When you find a position you feel as though is comfortable, allow your body to settle. And we'll focus here for 6 to 8 full, long, deep breaths. The inhales fill the belly, pressing your belly against your knees and thighs. And the exhalation is a full release and surrender. Full long breaths. To sink and soften your body into the earth below. At the end of this exhalation, make your way back up onto your hands and knees, and then gently bring yourself onto your belly. Legs are extended long behind you, toes are pointed, And we'll move into a few spinal awakenings. So hands come in beside your ribs, elbows tuck in, and a slow inhalation to press yourself up into a little cobra, and then a slow exhalation back down. A couple more like this in a nice, slow, and relaxed way. After you come back down, on this next one, prop yourself up onto your elbows into Sphinx pose. So this means that the fingertips are pointed forward. And we'll take 3 to 5 full long breaths here. Inviting the inhalations and exhalations fully into a relaxed belly. Allowing the upper body to open and unwind. Release this posture and make your way back onto your hands and knees, preparing for downward dog. I like to set up on my hands and knees and walk my hands a little bit further forward, making sure that they're shoulder distance apart, that my fingers are spread, and that as much weight is evenly distributed through the palms of my hands as possible. Now tuck your toes and lift your knees, pressing your hips like an arrow backwards. The arms will straighten and head will hang sort of like a soft fruit. Taking a few breaths here, making this downward dog kind of wiggly, pedaling out your feet. And now releasing back down onto your knees, taking a moment on your knees, rolling out your hands and wrists. And then setting up to prepare for another downward dog. Hands are shoulder width apart, evenly pressed into the earth. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and press your sit bones towards the back of your mat. Your knees don't have to straighten all the way in downward dog. They can have a gentle bend. And the focus here is on really pressing and lifting your sit bones up towards the sky and in the backwards direction towards the back of your mat. Focus on straightening your arms and creating a long line between your fingertips all the way to your sit bones. You can sit back on your knees and roll out your wrists and hands. And now setting up for one final downward dog. Your choice if you want it to be wiggly, pedaling out your feet and stretching through your body, or if you'd like it to be stable, finding stillness. Enjoying 2 to 3 more full breaths here. Now releasing this posture and we complete this short sequence. If you have time, move into a meditation, Shavasana, or if this is the end of your practice, may you walk with more stability and inner stillness.